Today we are going to conduct our experiment on linear system simulator, and our aim of the experiment is to study the time response of a variety of simulated linear systems and to correlate the studies with theoretical results. Okay. In this experiment we have to do few tasks, which is we have to find out the transfer function of each and every individual block. Means we have to find out the transfer function of gain block, then integrator, then time constant, and then amplifier. So we have to conduct our experiment in each and every individual part separately and find out the transfer function of that specific block. So first we will do the error detector come variable gain part. Okay. For that we have to apply a step input of 100 millivolt. Okay, and then we have to set the gain setting at 10. We have adjusted the gain at 10 using this potentiometer and also adjusted the step input to 100 millivolt by this potentiometer. So now we will switch on the setup and observe the output of error detector and gain part. Here on CR it is showing that channel 2 is showing peak to peak 1 volt and channel 1 is 100 millivolt. So we have to note down this value and find out the transfer function of error detector come gain part. And we have to do the same step with this feedback point and with this disturbance adder part also. Okay. We can observe here the output is same for all these 3 points. But for the disturbance part we have to minimize the gain to 0 and observe the output. Okay. Otherwise this reference and feedback point we have to keep this gain potentiometer at position 10. So now I have reduced the gain to 0 and here we can see the channel 2 is showing peak to peak 80 millivolt. Next is our uncommitted amplifier, and I have already connected the circuit for uncommitted amplifier. I have applied 1 volt peak to peak, which is step input to amplifier, and that taken the output for measurement. Here we can see the input is in our channel 1, which is 1.02, but we can take it as 1 volt, and the output is 1.04 volt, which is in channel 2. We have to note down these values because we have to use these values for the equation of amplifier. Next is our integrator part, and I have connected the circuit with step input to the input of integrator and output to the CRO for measurement. And in this case also we have applied 1 volt peak to peak to the integrator, and we can see here the output is in triangular wave, and we have to take the reading for 3/4 frequency, because if we are changing the frequency then the amplitude is also changing. Here you can see at 1 volt peak to peak the output is 142 millivolt. Here I am changing the frequency using this potentiometer. I am increasing the frequency to 20. Okay, it is 21.8 hertz and the output is reduced to 108 millivolt. So we have to take the reading for 3/4 different frequencies and note down the values, and we have to put those values in the calculation for the find out the gain of integrator. Next is our time constant part. For that I have applied 100 millivolt step input to the time constant input, and the output is taken for measurement. Here the yellow one or channel 1 is our input and the channel 2 is our output, which is 1 volt peak to peak is our output and 100 millivolt is our input. And we have to measure the time t or time constant at which the peak reaches 63.2%. Here we can see this is the 100% of the peak, then the 63.2% will come roughly at this point. So we have to note down the time which is taking to reach the 63.2% of the peak. And we have to perform the same step with different frequency. Here initially it was 16.37 hertz and we have to increase the frequency, and we have to note down that these readings of 4-5 different frequencies and use those values for the calculations. Now we will do the closed loop part, and we have already connected to the circuit. We have applied 1 volt peak to peak at reference, and we have connected at this point, and from the integrator we have taken the output, and we have connected this feedback point through this amplifier. And in this part we have to note down the input and output value with different values of gain. Here we can see at 1 volt peak to peak the output is 140 millivolt and the gain setting is at 1. Now we will increase the gain setting from 1 to 10 and note down the values of output. Here I am increasing the gain, and the output in channel 2 is also increasing. So we have to note down all the values of the gain setting of 1 to 10 and put all the value on table.